Who's ready to meet Shawn Mendes? Oh my goodness.
Love it when you just don't care. Love it when
Shawn Mendes on the Adam Bomb Show.
What's up?
Oh, man. We
Sorry.
got to figure out this Pez dispenser stuff.
Yeah, it's not working out for me right now.
No. How many times have you had Pez in your life, do you think, on average?
As a kid, probably 1,000.
Let me just say, as a kid, but
I'm still a kid.
you're still a kid. And usually when artists come in, I'm like, man, when you were a kid, what did you do? Blah, blah, blah. But I can't really say that with you because you're experiencing everything still as a kid. Does that kind of scare you sometimes?
Definitely, but I think, as cliche as it is, age is just a number, and I don't think age should change the way you experience or handle certain situations, is to say.
Do you remember the first time you went on Vine or the idea when it came to you, like, let me start doing this and see how big I can get from that? What was that like?
I think it was like, I had no intentions of ever. I'm sorry, you put so many stuff in front of me. I can't,
Well, that was my purpose, just to get you off.
Just to completely take my focus away. No, the first time I put up that Vine really had no meaning. Like, it was just because I was bored, and I like singing that song, and I got my little sister to come and just record it, and then that was really it. I had no intentions of all right, I'm gonna post this Vine. Hopefully, it's gonna get loads of likes, and I'm gonna become famous one day.
Do you remember your life before all of this craziness? What were you doing?
My life before all this craziness was about 8 months ago. So, yes, I definitely do.
It seems like longer than 8 months, though, right?
It feels, yeah, definitely.
What have you learned? And I remember when you were with Austin Mahone doing a tour with him. What did you learn from him, musically and just as a performer or person?
I think Austin was a very good role model in the way, he could handle all the pressure very responsibly. Not responsibly, he handled everything like an adult. And, as much pressure as headlining an arena tour is, he made it seem like it was a breeze. And that was really cool to see for me and learn from him.
How do you handle... Do you get nervous and handle and how do you handle the pressure of performing? Because now a lot of people are watching you.
Right.
How is it for you to handle that?
You know what? I think I get nervous before every single show. I don't think that's ever going to go away because if you don't get nervous, I don't think you're human.
Yeah, that's so true, yeah.
Yeah. So, I get nervous before every show, but I get on stage, and really when it comes down to it, it's just performing, doing what you love and performing in front of people who like your music most of the time. The hardest part for me is when I'm performing in front of a room full of a bunch of adults who've never heard my music before, and that's when I get nervous. But when it's to my fans, it's a breeze because they're there to see me, and that means the world, and it's just so much easier.
Shawn Mendes on the Adam Bomb Show. Talk about Taylor Swift and how this tour is going to be because, man, I saw that announcement a while ago, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. That's overwhelming to some people. But how about for you?
Crazy overwhelming still. Taylor Swift is the biggest artist in the world at this point, and I can say that with confidence. She's just the best. And meeting her in person and getting to talk to her and hang out with her for a bit is just, she's one of the most humble people I've ever met in my life.
How did she start that conversation about touring with her?
It was more so her mom and her manager came and watched me perform, and I was speaking with them and kind of in touch with them. Months go by. I knew I could have possibly been a chance to be an opening act, and then one day I got a call from my manager being like, "Hey man, congratulations, you just got the opening act for the Taylor tour." And
That's
I was
crazy.
Just, completely thrilled. And then I went on to Jingle Ball, and I got to see her on Jingle Ball and hang out with her for a bit. And I got to be with her on her birthday, which was really exciting. And she's just, the best person ever. I can't believe, how humble she is with everything that's going on right now.
What's your friends think of all this for you, the craziness?
Incredible. They think it's so fun. They think the same thing I do. I think this is just blowing me away. So, they're really excited.
I want to talk about Preorder because we did a lot of Twitter contests for you to meet you. I'm sure you saw something. It's unbelievable. But that Preorder hashtag was enormous, too. And I know it's going to mean the world to you. Talk about that.
I mean, I think like this pre-order is most important to me on Monday is because it actually, as soon as you pre-order it, you'll get an Instagram track, which is my song "A Little Too Much."
Okay.
Which is the one song on the album that's 100% me. Like most of the songs I'm it's a 50-50 like right with me and someone else, and like but this one's 100% me. And I think when it comes down to a lot of it, this one comes like pure from my heart, and I'm really excited. So I wanted to give this one away right at the beginning, like almost as like, thank you so much for taking the time to pre-order this album that I've also put my heart and soul into. So I'm really excited for this pre-order.
When you see fans say, "You've changed my life," I mean, sometimes it can get cliche for anybody to say that to you. But when you really see that and you're like, wow, how does that resonate with you? How do you feel when you see that kind of thing?
Sorry, it's just, like, I always think this is always one of the hardest questions to answer because as easy as I said, it's the best feeling in the entire world.
Right.
And I don't know how to elaborate on that. You know what I mean? It's just like incredible and sort of overwhelming in a way. I mean, when someone says like you've changed their life in particular, I kind of push it on in my head to like the music's changed their life type of way.
What's that one artist you first heard their stuff? You're like, yeah, I love them. I want to kind of maybe push in that direction or take something from them.
I really look up to Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars, and those two are huge inspirations of mine for sure.
Are you the kind of artist that likes to study other artists?
Definitely.
Really?
I spend hours on YouTube watching like performance skills.
Wow. Shawn Mendes on the Adam Bomb Show. When you're with your friends out on a Friday night, if you get that chance, where are you hanging out at?
You'll probably find me in like my basement playing Xbox or something or playing guitar. Really? I'm a loser on a Friday night.
No, but Shawn, you can't say you're a loser.
I'm not a loser. Yeah. I'm not a loser.
You're a winner. Are you going to play for us or was?
I'm definitely going to play for. I think we're going to play for some fans, right?
Oh, you're playing for the fan? Oh, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, sorry.
Tell me one thing that you want to accomplish. The obvious is have everybody love your music this year. But one other goal, personal goal or professional goal this year that you want to get done, whether it's play with an artist or do anything.
I think for me, I've made these like little small victories, and I think it's very important to have small victories before your big goal. But for me, there's like on guitar, I want to be able to like pick up an electric guitar and just shred down on live on stage and be
wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I just got my first electric guitar and I've been working really hard at guitar and kind of dedicating a lot of my time to it and vocally and singing. I think right now like I'm just honing in on my career and ability as an artist, and that's like a huge goal for me, just to really surpass what I've thought I could do.
It's so weird. I'm looking at some of the tweets from fans, and you saying guitarist. What is your favorite guitarist or person you'd like to play guitar with on stage? I'm not even kidding you.
John Mayer.
Really?
He's just the man. Like, I don't think he dead said that he's the best guitar player in the world. For me personally, his style is just incredible.
Yeah. What was your first concert? Do you remember your first concert?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I didn't go to a concert until this year, ever. So this is my first time going to concert, and I went. 2014, and I went to an Aerosmith and Slash concert in Canada.
Get out.
Yeah, and it was an outdoor concert, and this was like a month before I went on tour to do my own concert.
Oh, wow.
So if I didn't go to that concert, I would have been performing my own before seeing one.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wrapping up with Shawn Mendes on the Adam Bomb Show. Talk about fans in the U.S. compared to Canada. Do you have any comparisons yet, or are you just trying to get your...
I think they're so similar. I think like everyone thinks that Canada and America are so different. I feel like I'm in the same country.
Do you really?
Yeah, a lot. We're so similar.
I can't imagine what you go through when, and you know this, but I mean, us experienced girls chasing you around.
Yeah.
Trying to find you.
We definitely just had a car chase on the way here.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Do you drive yet? Can you drive?
can. I had just got my permit, so.
Oh, you're almost there, man.
Almost there. A couple more months and I'll have the full license.
We can't wait to hear you perform too.
Thank you.
Shawn Mendes on the Adam Bomb Show. Thanks for coming by. We'll get into that Pez now.
Thank you. Yeah, we will.